Alright, what is up, dudes? We're back for another
Your
podcast
mom.
video. That's the intro now.
That's the intro
Start
now?
a typical YouTuber intro.
Great. Thanks.
Yeah.
No, but we're back. It's another week. How's it going? What's up? How was your week?
Drugs.
Drugs.
Way too many labs. Learning that 3 labs, 1 semester, bad idea. Don't do it.
It is a bad idea. I'm gonna do 2 next
Notice
semester
that
and
I'm
wanna die.
gonna start fucking school after this 3-day weekend.
Oh.
But it's electronic fucking illustration, so I can't wait.
Hey, you get to just draw.
I get to draw and learn new art styles and illustrating electronically.
So, last week, right? Talked about a lot of things.
Yeah.
Oh,
J.K. Rowling.
thanks,
Not yet,
Morgan.
ma'am.
Do you love Cece's Eternal Void? But we talked about a lot of things. One of them being Corey X Kenshin's video when he came back to YouTube this time, right? Quick recap. Corey X Kenshin has noticed almost every time he's come back from a big break, a bunch of people watch his videos because he's popular, so he shoots up the charts. And he noticed that a lot of those videos, or like every time he comes back, he gets a video flagged,
That's
copyright
been
strike, something.
up for a very long time.
Happening for years. Every time he takes a break and comes back. So he's called out YouTube in a video and was like, "Hey, this is kind of weird how this keeps happening." And was like, "Don't want to, be that guy, but kind of seems racist."
Or favoritism.
Or favoritism, yeah. So a bunch of other YouTubers came out as defense. Penguin Zero, Ludwig,
Shit.
Mark did his own thing, Jack, and we're like, "Hey YouTube, you have a lot of issues going on."
And Ethan.
Oh, and Ethan too. My bad. There's a lot more. I saw someone post a whole
Ethan's
list.
video
Yeah.
new.
There's a huge list of people.
But yeah, so I am echoing a bit in Sam's mic. I'll talk a little quieter for now.
Yeah, stop screaming. How dare you?
Sorry, I'm also trying to sign to my Twitch because I forgot to do that before we started.
You need me to do the Twitch stuff? I have it open.
No. I have it on the computer. I was trying to sign in on my own account to get in there. So I'll update because last week we talked about the whole thing where Markiplier's video, part of YouTube's game something. I forget the name of it. It was a live stream event they did.
Yes, let me check because I just saw it. It's not an ad for it.
Yeah, I keep getting ads for it, and like Mark is still the ad. The ad is still Markiplier.
He's still part of the picture.
He had a very small section, but his whole thing got cut.
Yeah, his. Oh, I'm kind of quiet. Okay, I haven't had that problem yet.
And it was a small section, but it's not really that small amount of work because it was a whole fucking one of yeah, it was a whole analog horror fucking thing where he does with In Space and Heist and stuff where there's multiple routes.
Jazzy's also kind of quiet. Let's fix that. Okay. I have Morgan doing the sound check. I think I turned CC and Sam up before.
Because we're usually the ones that are quiet. What was that squeak?
Me squeaking.
What's my Twitch username? Why am I not getting able to sign on?
I just want to be a
I just see Mark's tweet of did YouTube really cut the rest of my segment?
On YouTube that were doing the whole live event didn't even know about it.
It seems that way. We don't know what goes on inside of YouTube, but Jack
A lot of people don't know.
His own video, or he was like, "Hey, everyone kind of got upset with YouTube about them Mark's part getting removed, but it might not have been just because he uploaded that video." He brought up a couple good points. One of them was Mark's video that they were talking about, which was his try not to get
Demonetized
demonetized challenge or whatever. He uploaded that, and then the event was that
age
day.
restricted. Sorry.
Yeah, try not to get age restricted challenge. So he posted that video, and then the same day was the event. So Jack said that YouTube doesn't really work that fast. So it was the same day. They probably wouldn't have, changed it that fast. Also, Jack uploaded his the same day, and his stuff didn't get removed. So his section didn't get removed. The only thing is Jack's section was with other YouTubers. I'm pretty sure Mark has his own.
No, Mark had multiple editors and other YouTubers like editing for him. It was just like Mark's idea.
Yeah.
So Mark was the one who put it up.
Jack was doing Minecraft with other YouTubers. Mark was like the main part of his thing, though.
Mm-hmm.
Jack was just part of a bigger thing. So like, I feel like that might be it more.
Yeah.
Or that might be why Jack's didn't get removed more.
Yeah, it's just.
Knowing how petty YouTube is, it does feel like they did that just to be like, yeah, no.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah. But what do you guys think? I don't know.
YouTube's stupid.
YouTube is stupid.
Yep.
Can't wait for this video to go up on there.
Yeah.
YouTube's stupid. How dare you have a good fucking
Name
platform?
Name it YouTube stupid, but stupid with all the like O's and stuff.
Stupid.
Stupid, yeah.
Stupid.
Stupid spelled stupid.
Stupid.
I gotta go see what my fucking Twitch username is.
Casey, you gotta turn yourself up first so that you're audible.
Am I still not audible? I turned down the mic sensitivity so far. Turned up it up so high.
Morgan, how's Katie? Morgan.
Is that any better for the mic?
Hi, Joey.
What's up, Joey?
How are you?
Is that better for the mic?
I don't know.
Hi,
There it is.
Casey, a normal
there it is. Okay. Okay.
Yay,
so yeah, was anything I said audible, or do I have to repeat it?
I just leaked all over myself.
No.
You were audible. You just quiet from the sounds of it.
Gleeked.
Alright, so...
Gleeked?
Yeah.
The thing where you push your tongue back and it sprays. Now let Casey talk.
It was an accident.
Oh.
Yeah, weird.
I do feel like the
Maybe
Markiplier getting removed was part of the... I don't feel like it was just a random time thing like Jack says.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's definitely planned.
Yeah, that is my username. What is wrong? What is wrong with you, Twitch?
Stop trying to sign into Twitch and do the thing we're doing. This is the second stream in a row where we've had Casey doing some kind of background noise.
J.K. Rowling, on.
No,
CC,
don't
that's your subject.
start with that. We're literally on one of the subjects where there's multiple things we have to cover.
We're
You can't
about
just
to
jump.
end.
Sam, you had something to bring up about it anyways. Why don't you bring that up?
I did? Since when? What?
The Drawfee thing?
Oh, that was from it was just a tangent last time because you guys were talking about stuff getting copyrighted and they were getting literally their own voices copyrighted.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I remember that.
YouTube copyright companies, dumb.
Yeah, someone was going in and claiming their videos where it's they don't put anything up besides their own art and themselves talking, and people were claiming the audio of them talking.
Yeah, people can copyright claim anything.
There should be a verification as like a company to like log in and copyright videos.
Because they're like Jack was saying, there was someone going around literally going around copywriting songs, I believe, or whatever, but by saying it was this specific record company, but it wasn't. It was just some random kid doing it.
Kids on the internet are rude. Rude and bored.
There was also the Rockstar thing that happened where somebody was copyrighting stuff and saying it was Rockstar.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
There was someone impersonating one of the animation studios, I think, and claiming all of their music.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's another huge problem, is just people copywriting stuff that doesn't belong to them at all, and YouTube has no vetting process before you can do that.
It's like, okay, this is yours. Okay.
Yep, this person's demonetized and is losing
This
all
is
their
your
shit
wallet. Here you go.
I think part of it is YouTube doesn't really care, honestly, if people lose out money in the end. They only care if they make the money, and honestly, once the ads go up on your video, they made their money.
Yeah.
Not all of YouTube. I think some of YouTube really does genuinely care about the creators, but I think
Like
the higher ups of YouTube don't care as much as they should.
They want their people on their platform to do well, but not great.
Not for good reasons. They want them to do well so that they can slap the ads on there.
But yeah, that's another part of the whole thing. The whole problems with YouTube is that people could just copyright anything, the comment bots, everything Jack talked about in his video. But yeah, the Koryox Kenshin one specifically is YouTube does have a problem. And I think, honestly, their problem is not maybe a race thing as much as it is, oh wow, this creator keeps getting big, doing their thing, and then leaving.
Look, they're doing great. Let's fuck them up.
But the thing is, Corey's not, unlike other YouTubers, isn't staying year-round, you know? He's making enough money. This isn't one of the big reasons he doesn't, but like, he's making enough money, leaving for a while, coming back, making, you know, he's not doing it consistently.
Yeah.
And I think YouTube doesn't like that.
But to copyright something or whatever, demonetize, I don't know what happened to the, like, a video from like 2009. They slapped something on that.
No, it was the 2019.
Yeah, I said it like a 2019 video.
You said 2009.
Mm-hmm.
2019,
That's okay.
sorry.
You said 2000. I'm just kidding. I just want to make fun of you.
My brain go burr, honey.
It's okay. I'm zoning the fuck out.
Honey.
Honey. Please, someone
I want to hug you.
Get the fuck away from me. 6 feet.
You've been rejected.
By my own pimp.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be.
That, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That's why I hate it here. I don't think I said I hate it here on podcast stuff.
youtube.com/SNOFHY-Podcast.
/ I hate it here.
/ I hate it here.
/ come on. Give us more followers so I can do fucking emote stickers, please. I want to do emote stickers.
Bro, Jazzy's out here rejecting everyone and then being like, I'm so lonely.
Rejecting everyone like she didn't just tell me we were gonna date earlier.
Can I not be bothered because I'm single by choice?
No, you can't be bothered if you're single by choice. You can't choose to keep...
I have not said I was lonely all this week, and everybody keeps getting on me.
If I light myself on fire and then complain that I'm on fire, I'm pretty sure no one's going to listen to me if I'm still holding the gas can, pouring it over myself, okay? That's not how that works.
I have not said anything about being lonely this week.
This week, Jazzy. Probably exactly a week.
Yeah.
Like, down to the time.
Yeah, I'm good.
Maybe.
Gucci.
That's pushing it. It might be only 6 days.
Actually, maybe it has been more than a week.
No, it hasn't.
I love how this is...
No, I remember earlier this week, all of us having a conversation that spawned from you saying how fucking lonely you were.
Morgan keeps fucking making fun of me.
Oh yeah, blame it on Morgan.
Yeah, just blame it on Morgan because you're lonely now. You can't... Again, you can't light yourself on fire and then blame it on someone else, Jazzy. That's not how it works.
Bro, I've been saying I'm literally been good being single.
No, I'm just picking on you, buddy. Oh, voice crack. We love that.
That was hot. No, it wasn't.
I'm a small baby now. Cause fuck y'all. I'm going over here.
Drinking the baby.
I'm just tearing apart my desk right now.
Oh, so the other part of the thing, Markiplier uploaded a video. One of you guys were saying that was titled like YouTube didn't remove something, right?
YouTube removed this content is literally the thing that was supposed to be in the big,
okay, yeah.
the big...
Yeah. But the thing you guys were mentioning, he uploaded the content that was supposed to be in there, but the thing you guys were mentioning earlier was he did. He's still being used in the advertisement, and he still has a section in it, but it's just his little like cutaway scene thing.
No, there was like a intermission thing.
Yeah,
where
he was
in it, and then it just his whole thing cut out,
which is completely unfair, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what the reason.
Mark's whole thing was supposed to be a whole game during the intermission. It wasn't just like a video; it was a whole game they removed.
Well, yeah, no,
and
that's
honestly,
what the whole thing was a
watch
bunch of YouTubers doing
Mark, but
I think there was probably a decent amount of people because he
posted it on his channel.
Yeah, I just haven't gotten to watching it yet. But from what I saw of the ads, him and Jack were like the two really big ones I saw, and were the only ones I recognized.
I think Matt Pat.
Yeah, besides Matt Pat, but like I don't watch things just for Matt.
Yeah,
Matt is
honestly,
Matt is a lot.
Like, I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. Matt Pat is loved by YouTube because he sucks their dick so hard. I'm just gonna say how it is. Matt Pat, no disrespect. You're YouTube's favorite, okay? Love you though.
You're YouTube's little favorite baby
YouTube
boy.
and Scott Cawthon's little baby boy, yeah.
Oh no, I thought Scott Cawthon didn't like him. I said it right the first time.
No, Scott's been giving Matt stuff early for years.
Yeah.
Gets all the Five Nights stuff.
They're best of friendos.
Yeah, no, but like Matt Pat's the one who's done videos with like what's her name? Suzanne?
Mm-hmm. He's done multiple interviews with her.
Yeah.
Hungry.
And like
fuck you, Susan.
I know Penguin's Zero Charlie did a video where he did an interview with her and like brought up a bunch of these issues before. Yeah. It's a cut from a couple years ago, but he brought that up when he was talking about Corey Extension's thing, because he's like, yeah, a lot of these issues have been brought to Susan. Like, how much you can't go any higher. Like,
come on, Susan. I follow her Twitter.
You can't just keep adding her on Twitter.
No, I follow her Twitter. Like,
but like,
see if she says anything.
That's the other problem, which I also have to credit Charlie for bringing up. It seems like when there is an issue with like a flag that shouldn't be there, or getting demonetized, or getting...
You shouldn't have to go to Twitter.
You have to go to Twitter to get it done, though. Anything to get, like, you have to bully YouTube to get them to do anything, because they don't care about their emails. They care about their public, like, their publicity.
Outlook.
And the only way to fuck with them is YouTube, apparently. Or
Team
Twitter.
YouTube, at them on Twitter.
I haven't watched Ludwig's thing on it, so if anyone else has, let me know what.
I will watch that later. I didn't know Ludwig did one.
Yeah, he's done a couple now.
I'm tearing apart my desk right now, I'm sorry. It's
yeah.
giving me something to do.
I just wanted to provide an update that, like, yeah, we said, like, some other people's points, but Jack did bring up the point that maybe it's not or it wasn't removed because of Mark's thing, but I feel still personally like it was.
Mm-hmm. I feel like they knew it was coming, so they just preemptively went, no, fuck you.
The problem
and then said, oh, we didn't know about you being cut.
The internet was calling for Mark to say something, right? Because every YouTuber that made a video on the topic was referencing Mark.
Because he's the golden child of YouTube.
And his response was to make that video. To like, as a fuck you, to YouTube. And they responded in the pettiest way possible, is what I feel like personally happened.
Yeah, they responded by removing something that Mark had wanted to do forever. This man is always going off about how he wants to do analog horror stuff. and he finally got to do it, and YouTube said no. Fuck you. It's gone now.
So go support Corey X Kenshin. Support the YouTubers you love. And fuck YouTube. If the YouTubers you like move off platform, just watch them wherever, man.
Go download Twitch, download whatever else you want to get.
But the problem is YouTube has not like a purposeful monopoly, but like a monopoly on like the video sharing service. There's not really any real competition besides Twitch, but Twitch doesn't really do video sharing as much as just streaming. So
yeah, you can upload videos to Twitch. It's just annoyingly hard.
So what do? You just support them however you can.
Just support them.
And you say fuck you to YouTube. Except in this video. The video is going to be called Not Fuck YouTube. Just so they don't, suspect we're trying to say fuck them. And then fuck us, even though we're not monetized.
Yeah, they can't do anything to us. What are they going to do?
Yeah. They're gonna look, when we get popular, they're going to look back and be like, stop! You did that back then. Stop it!
You did this bad thing. How dare you?
How dare you tell us we were bad back when we were bad?
Okay, I have a side topic that I just realized before we get to the thing you were gonna bring up today. That I just want opinions on, right? And it's a little controversial, but not like too much.
Oh boy.
So, depending on what it is, does digging up stuff from people's like past Twitter posts and whatever posts,
oh boy,
and then punishing them for it now, do you think that's completely fair? Depending on what it is, obviously. Some cases deserve it, but some people, I don't feel like do.
If they're still posting the shit like they're posting back then, yeah.
Oh yeah, no, if they still
doing it.
Yeah, if they still stick by those ideas and you don't have to dig it up.
Learn their fucking lesson.
No, I'm talking
and
about
grown as a person. Good for them.
I'm talking about the Jenna Marbles situation, okay?
Leave Jenna out.
What is the situation?
First of all, stop stalking Jenna Marbles. Well, I'll explain quick. So basically, Jenna Marbles was like a non-problematic YouTuber with her husband, right? She just uploaded like fun dog content.
Alright.
Hermit.
But all of a sudden, I think 2019 or 2020, all of a sudden people like dug up some old tweets. Where one, I think, for like this really old thing she did, something that looked like blackface, right?
I watched her when, like, she had the really raunchy shit. That, yeah, she did some really not good, cool things, but you can see she still had those videos up, basically showing how much she's grown as a fucking human being. Like, she's not problematic.
Yeah, she was a very unproblematic YouTuber, and people dig up these old tweets and like
cancel. It was the cancel of year.
And like, I'm not here to fight cancel culture because like some people really deserve it.
Some people definitely.
But I feel like it gets so misused by people.
Yes.
Because like the whole thing where they were trying to cancel, I don't want to say trying to cancel. But they brought up stuff against like Game Grumps' Dan Avedon.
With the
girl. Or like some person made a post on like an anti-Grumps platform about like how bad, or no, it was an anti-celebrity thing about like how bad Dan was, and then it got traction. And then the person who posted it admitted that, yeah, no, this was taken out of context. This is what happened. But the internet was so quick to just jump on the,
conclusions.
Yeah. Which, like, honestly, if it had happened, fuck Dan. But, like, it didn't. So, at least not in that way.
Dan, sweet baby boy.
Yeah,
Dan's good.
The worst he did was ghost a girl because he wasn't interested. Like.
But, like, who hasn't get ghosted in this ages?
Yeah.
I've been ghosted so many times.
I mean, it sucks, but like sometimes I also do it.
Listen. Sometimes you gotta, man. Sometimes the
Sometimes
you
person's
gotta-
not gonna accept the no. You know what I mean?
Sometimes you gotta hit the deuces and just block, and then like
Deuces.
put the deuces and block them, and then go on with your life.
The cancel thing, right? So like
Yeah. I
PewDiePie.
miss Jenna Marbles. She left because she just didn't want to deal with that shit anymore.
No,
She left
'cause-
all of her videos back up.
Yeah, no, but that just it's career ruining, and there's nothing you can do about it if it happens to you. And it's usually over
Usually,
some
but-
edgy tweet you made like in 2012 or some shit, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why Casey keeps making fun of me for it. But every once in a while, I go, God, I'm worried about some of the stuff that gets said on here because, like, I plan to go into a very professional career, and if they dig this shit up, I could just be blacklisted and not be able to work for the rest of my life.
Well,
Yeah, well, the difference is
I
like the
do
public.
follow
Hmm?
Julian on YouTube and Twitch, and they are fostering greyhounds, giving homes to greyhounds, and fostering animals. And I think it's such a great thing that they're doing. And they just, I believe, just adopted another greyhound.
Yeah, and see that they could have made content that people would have loved and got brought support to that, but then someone had to go and ruin it because they didn't like her. So
Yeah, and that really hurt Jenna's mentality on being on social media. She's off social media completely.
yeah,
Yeah. And people are like, she'll come back, she'll come back. How many years has it been now?
like 2 or 3,
Almost, yeah.
almost 4 probably.
Good for fucking Jenna, though, for sticking to her guns and making it her decision to leave.
Yeah. No, leaving on your own terms is always better than like being kicked off or staying too long, you know. But also on that topic, a channel I know only a couple of you guys know about, but like Vanoss Games and like Wildcat, Vanoss, No Glove
Yeah.
stuff.
What happened with them?
Well, a lot of stuff happened with that group. But
Apparently
yeah, some old. I remember some old
the
shit
Mini
that happened.
Lad, the Louis Caliber stuff,
Yeah,
and the stuff
I
I
that
used to
will be
like
tried
Mini Lad, and then I
Just
just
about-
like, damn, that happened.
and the stuff that tried to get brought up against. Well, I mean, yeah, that's actually a good example of the topic. The H2O Delirious stuff, where people were like,
What
"Oh yeah, no, you like talked to this underage girl and stuff," and that turned out to be the girl came out, admitted it that like it was a prank on him, supposed to be, or something. It was just really bad. It was
Not H2 Delirious.
no, he genuinely didn't do anything wrong. It just
Yeah. His
problematic
wife's not.
people. I haven't seen his
Yeah.
wife.
Bruh, his wife? Bruh.
Jazzy, you're distracted.
Anyway.
Jazzy.
We'll look after stream. But yeah. Also like that group, like if you watch some of their older content, that's some problematic shit they say.
Oh, absolutely.
But like there's still groups on
YouTubers.
YouTube like them that make those jokes. All for
Yeah.
good fun, but like it's just if other people
Like, I
made those
forgot what
jokes, you know?
I forgot what they're called. Shooping them? is
Well,
it?
there's like Smitty and all the
Backyard.
friends he plays with. There's the
Yeah, but
Misfits.
But like, there's like the main, like, it's like Soup, Do, they do like more dark humor type shit.
I love that content because I know they're joking.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like, there's like the
I like it
Misfits
here and
make
there.
some like dark jokes and like.
Yeah.
So like, there's still that content around, but like. It'd be the same if one of their old videos got brought up and it's like, oh my god, you said this, this, and this. And then they got punished for it now. Like, it's always been dark humor. It's not any different now. But then at the same time, people like Jenna Marbles and like other people are getting punished for that same thing. So it's just this weird double standard, you know what I mean?
I get it.
Now Shane Dawson and the other one he was doing content with, what's his name?
Who?
Jeffree Star?
Yes, that's the
Jeffree
person.
Star.
Those two
Yeah.
fucking deserve
Hey.
it, dude.
Yeah.
The shit that got brought up against them, they were like, Here's a fake apology. Let's move on.
Oh my god, you can't. Bro, I still can't believe I have Trisha Paytas' thing birthday as her. I can't.
But the difference between so the difference between them digging up stuff on these public people in the public opinion and us in the future is as far as my plan now is I don't ever plan to be that far in the public opinion or public area. I don't plan on YouTube knowing all my information like they know a lot of people's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, my issue is with research. You have to be in good public standings and stuff to get any funding at all.
Okay,
well, yeah, but
if any of this stuff goes too far, I literally can't make money.
But yeah, they don't know anything other than your first name. That's kind of what I want to stay. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but data mining exists.
It's whatever.
And you're the one who keeps yelling at me to support. Yep, those are words. Promote our stuff on socials, which are literally the first thing they check.
We should have our own Instagram, even though Instagram doesn't work. A Twitter.
No.
It'd be different if we actually said anything problematic here, but we don't. Just give a general opinion on things, and most of the time our opinion is meh.
I have anxiety. Leave me alone.
It's okay.
Children.
Not me.
But
I can.
Cece, Jesse, since you guys got to watch the whole video, what'd you guys have today?
That's Celeste.
Yeah, that was
your topic.
Your topic.
Huh?
Your topic that you were so excited
J.K. Rowling
earlier.
Rowling is a dipshit as a person.
So J.K. Rowling.
My ADHD is fucking through the roof right now.
J.K. Rowling came out with a new book with a fake. What is? I accidentally called somebody. Oopsies.
You just ass dial somebody.
She's trying to make it right that she's transphobic, and she made a new book. I don't remember the name of the book because fuck her.
Okay.
And
I got you. Hold on.
no, we don't. No, we don't.
Say it. Don't promote her.
We're not promoting
the book.
Okay, we're not promoting it. I'm looking it up.
Free.
She made the main character of the book is getting bullied online by trans people, and the whole book is just trying to make
light to be able to be transphobic.
Yeah, it's trying to show oh my god,
and it's longer than her other books.
I think it's 1,000 words.
600.
It was
600 more pages than her last book, I believe. And
the fake name that she put on it was I'm gonna say it again. I don't know the word.
A guy who was known for conversion therapy.
Oh, I was about to say the best.
Yeah, don't say the other thing you accidentally said earlier. Do not say that.
That is not right, my honey.
Yeah.
Then we actually have an issue.
Yeah. I mean, it's just the story. Just I guess her. Just I guess.
What trying to say? Hey, I can be transphobic.
Hey, this is what I felt, but you did wrong and stuff. That's it. J.K. Rowling did a book.
She did it.
It's transphobic.
She's just out here being bad again.
She's something else.
Stop writing.
Yeah,
Constitution, my guy.
I hope the book tanks. Honestly,
it probably will.
Probably. There's some weird ass people.
Oh, sneeze right into the mic. Why don't you?
I didn't.
What?
Me?
I muted my mic.
Wow, that was rude. Now
I
look like an idiot. Casey sneezed so fucking loud behind me. I don't know if my mic picked it up. I hope it did for the meme.
No, it did not.
Damn.
you just offended Casey without no fucking
been outed on
evidence.
The internet. How do you feel about it?
No, but on J.K. Rowling's thing, we're moving on. So, like, the topic of being doxxed, like, listen. If you're a piece of shit person, and you get caught, this is a different thing, but it has to do with being the dox, which gets mentioned in all the articles about her book. Listen, if you're a piece of shit person, and you get caught on video, especially doing that piece of shit thing, and people give out your, like, store's information if you're a store owner or something, or, like, what, police office, whatever, and, like, there's protests because of the action you did, you caused it, I'm sorry, like...
You did that thing. You made that choice.
You didn't have to be a piece of shit. And you chose to be. It's your fault. I can't remember the name of the store, but there was a while ago where the son of the owner of this like exotic pet store down south. Down in the south, you know what I mean?
Down in the southern where we get barbecue
like,
and
this
roast.
customer came in and was like asking for a refund because it's something that was broken or whatever. And on the video, the son runs out to this woman, who is a woman of color, saying like racial slurs, just yelling, and then there's people trying to hold him back and telling him no and whatever. And then he starts swinging at her. Like the first thing, before she can barely even say a word to him, she's just swinging. And not the whole time on video, she's like, hey, I just want a refund. Hey, I just want, to get my money back and I'll be gone. And he just starts swinging at her.
What the fuck?
And you can hear in the background the people who were trying to hold him back, telling him, oh, don't. It's very obvious that he is a violent person. And they just kind of let him hang around the shop and do things. And, like, his first reaction was to beat this woman. So, like... Yeah, he got doxxed. The whole store got doxxed and protests around it. I don't know what ever actually happened. I don't know if it stayed open much longer. But, like, the people like that in those videos deserve what comes from that. Not violence or anything. Obviously, don't go, like, after these people and hurt them.
You deserve
but, like,
the karma punishes you with.
They deserve their stores to be, what's it called? When you don't shop somewhere.
Rejected.
Boycotted.
Boycotted.
They deserve not to lose those job opportunities they were looking for. Don't be a piece of shit. Being a piece of shit is an option. You chose it. Face the consequences.
Don't be like an asshole. Like someone I know. I'm just kidding. I'm making fun of.
Who?
Gypsies. Who?
I'm trying to look up the article so I can see.
Oh my god. I should make baby bigger. Hold up. Let me go get baby. Baby coming back.
Yeah, I forgot Jazzy was
baby disappeared.
Yeah, that was it. Exotics and Aquatics in Roanoke County.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
Virginia. It's been out for a while, so I'm just going to give out the name. Yeah, so the guy, like, attacked her, started swinging. It's awful. I'm trying to find what happened to it, though. Let's go look and see if they're still open.
What's that noise? Stop peeling your head.
Tearing shit apart.
Tape. Sounds like you have packing tape.
I'm actually just tearing off
We're deep diving
the
tonight,
lamination
boys.
of like the like pressure board or whatever.
I'm gonna be right back, actually.
Bro.
My desk because it's like peeling off, and I want to repaint it.
Their Yelp, Exotics and Aquatics, the shop that I was just talking about, their Yelp is down to 1.5 stars.
Rip.
I'm gonna look at their reviews quick.
Trying to get all this nasty glue.
Oh god, they have most of their reviews are 1 star. Yep, it's all about that. And that's another thing. If you get like tank reviews about your yeah, it deserves it.
Review bombing, yeah. Dude, there's been so much review bombing just for both things that deserve it and things that don't deserve it. It's just been happening a fucking ton lately, at least as far as I've heard.
There is one thing though.
Yeah.
Another fish store with the same name, I think in a different state.
Oh yeah, that's always a big issue.
Yeah, people started like harassing this one store over it, and like
They're like,
hey, that's not us.
Yeah, they're like, we're not even close to there. What are you talking about?
Yeah, so they made they made a whole thing where like we are not associated in any way with the shop in Roanoke, Virginia. So I hope that they did fine. I'm trying to see because there was something. Yeah. It's really unfortunate that bad people still exist, but the internet, as good as it is at punishing bad people, is just as good at getting bad people in touch with other bad people, and then they get more confident. Which sucks, because it shouldn't be happening, but it's what happens. But now, how about we make it lighthearted for the last 20 minutes? How about we have some fun instead of sad topics?
Sure.
Do we get to be not sad on podcasts?
We're finally going to do a not sad podcast.
Finally. We've been freed. Being freed from prison.
Let's see. What you guys got?
Did you really just go, we could be not sad on podcast? Okay, what do you guys got?
Yeah.
I think I got sawdust in my eye.
Let's see.
Sammy, help.
I can't help. You're like an hour away.
That's my answer to you.
Let's see. Let's see what weird news stories the world can bring up today.
You should have waited until tomorrow to get sawdust in your eye.
But Sammy, maybe I just want to see my best friend sooner.
You know, it is almost 9 o'clock at night. I cannot drive. I have no way of getting there.
Face my
let's see. There's nothing too weird going on lately. That kind of sucks.
Don't say that. The world being normal is okay.
No, but like on the news stories, like usually there's like a weird thing that's like not bad, but just
let the world be quiet. It's been too loud.
Ooh, the first computer model Steve Jobs made just got sold for $70,000.
A lot of dollars.
Money I could use.
Dude, Steve Jobs, or not Steve Jobs. Well, Steve Jobs is a weird dude, but like computers are so fucking weird, dude.
I'm right, they are. Look at this fucking magic ass box we all have sitting around our house that can do like anything.
Bring corn. What?
No.
I didn't say shit.
Yes, you did. You said so much.
I didn't say shit.
You were cursed.
What fucking talk about?
You were so cursed.
You guys ever just like? No, I didn't have a plan, Morgan.
Yeah, no.
Stop.
Listen. It's corn. No, besides that.
Yeah.
You can say corn.
Do you guys ever just like realize how fucking big some animals are? Like
cows. Yeah. They're fucking massive.
Cows are so big. I love cows.
Cows are so much bigger than you would think.
Well, if you let them grow up all the way.
But have you guys ever fucking seen a turkey vulture?
Yes.
Those are fucking terrifying.
They circle my house.
Do you realize that like they're 4 feet tall?
Yeah, I've picked one up before.
They are they are taller than like the average 8-9-year-old.
Yeah, it's like picking up a child.
Average me.
They're over half a cc. Actually, they're over half of me too, to be fair, because like I'm not fucking 8 foot tall, but still.
You are.
They're like over 3/4 of a cc.
Stop! I'm not a measurement.
Your measurement now. How does it feel?
Shut up.
But like cows, turkey vultures, fucking. Do you have a concept of how giant standing next to an elephant is?
I've seen elephants.
I've gotten on top of elephants.
Yeah, Park Safari is close enough to my house.
I'm not talking about like fucking the elephants they have at like the zoos around here.
Like wild.
I'm talking about like, do you know how tall an African elephant is?
Pretty fucking big.
Do you know how big horses are? Have you seen a horse?
Yes.
Horses are freakishly tall, and I love it.
Why? How are we on the top of the food chain? I just want to know.
Because
I love
we have
zoology
5 fingers on each of our hands.
Lose their mind behind me.
We have these things called thumbs.
Yeah, we have thumbs. We have opposable thumbs. That
So do
helps a lot.
raccoons. They're not
And
fucking
horses have
driving
hooves.
cars and shooting nukes at each other. Yeah, and
Yeah,
so
but
do
they're
monkeys.
stupid. You ever seen a raccoon? Fucking dumbass.
Yeah, and
Raccoons
so
are
were
brain cells.
so were our ancestors fucking however many 100,000 million years ago. Okay.
I need a screwdriver.
Okay,
don't.
maybe not all of us are smart, but like.
Well, I'm about to break a electronics.
She's been breaking electronics this whole time.
Quick
electronic screwdriver.
spoiler warning for the new She-Hulk episode. But I did want to
Yeah.
I did want to talk about it.
Jesus Christ.
No, it's just
We
the thing we
literally
already talked about.
said it to you.
It's just the end credit scene. So if you don't care about spoilers for that, that's fine.
Oh.
Is that okay with you?
It's the thing we already said.
You saw the new episode? Okay, no spoilers in chat
I
because
didn't
it
watch
is
it.
less than a day. But the end credit scene, yeah, the Megan Thee Stallion. So like, without going into the plot of the show, Megan Thee Stallion is involved in it. Okay, and then at the end is just She-Hulk and Megan Thee Stallion twerking to one of her songs, and like one of the funniest interactions I've seen. The episode. She-Hulk, listen, fuck the haters. She-Hulk has been so much fun to watch. Like, honestly, even if you don't watch the other Marvel shows, if you've watched up to, like, Infinity War or Endgame, you'll have more than enough knowledge to watch She-Hulk and understand it. It's just a good time. There's nothing like...
I upset.
Why are you upset?
I can't get the screws.
Yeah, I like the format, like Morgan said in chat, I like the format of just like a lawyer show with like a superhero background thing going on, yeah. And still, without spoilers, they keep one thing from the comics, that she breaks the fourth wall. And the way they do it in the show just works so good. I enjoy it. It doesn't like break from the plot too. It doesn't like break from the show too much. The jokes are funny, and like, I just don't get the hate around it. I don't think the complaints are valid. I think it's just people complaining to complain. I think some people are mad it's not a pure action show like some of the others, or that her character, doesn't want all this. I'm not gonna get too far into it. That's enough of that. But like, I think she's genuinely a good character, and I've been enjoying the show. I highly recommend checking it out because it picks on like lawyer shows. It's good. It's good. Watch it. What else is going on lately?
I don't know. I don't keep up with the world. The world is the world, and I don't like it.
Right now, how would I rank She-Hulk just from where we're at? Let's see. I put WandaVision and Miss Marvel down at the bottom too. Probably like somewhere around. So like, if I was WandaVision, Miss Marvel, and then like the other ones, I just are all kind of tied for me. So probably right above them. Like, I enjoy the serious story of the other shows, but like, I've been enjoying this as a comedy. You know what I mean?
Different rankings, different type of show.
But like,
you can't apples to oranges.
No, it is not mid. It is not mid. Don't think from my ranking it lower than like all the other ones. It's mid. It's not, okay? The only Marvel show I'll say is mid was WandaVision. And that's only because they could have done so much more with that story.
I couldn't get it again.
And I feel like a lot of Miss Marvel was mid. But like, I thought Hawkeye, which I just placed a little bit above them, is good. And like, Moon Knight was really good. Loki was amazing. What If was fun to watch. I said Miss Marvel, didn't I? Or were you just saying?
You said Miss Marvel.
Okay, I thought Morgan was correcting me, yeah. Honestly, the Marvel shows have been fun to watch. Even if you're not even that big into the movies, because like they don't do that much. They're mostly setting up for the new stuff, you know? Yeah, Miss Marvel, a lot of it is mid. I wouldn't call the whole show mid. I did like how it wrapped up. I just feel like it could have, the same as WandaVision, done better with more time. In my personal opinion, though,
I personally would watch WandaVision again.
They should have just not made WandaVision. For one reason.
Hey.
Hold on. I'm going to explain it. For one reason.
If you have their reason.
Doctor Strange and Multiverse and Madness exists.
But it's still really good.
All WandaVision did was set up for Wanda's role in that. But the ending contradicts, except for like the very ending. How the show wraps up and then the end credit scene of WandaVision don't go together. They're awful. The way the show wraps up, everything's fine. The end credit scene, all of a sudden everything's not. And that's one of my biggest problems with the show. And then in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, it just, the whole show didn't matter. They could have just shown everything but the last episode and then the end credit scene. Like, I don't know. It's just, it feels like they really just had a good character lined up and then didn't know what to do, so they were like, should good or evil, and then Multiverse of Madness happened.
She's something. She's dead.
I'd still watch both, especially if you haven't. I did not enjoy watching WandaVision.
I got the screw.
But I don't know. My personal opinion.
I got the screw.
Cece's not even paying attention anymore. I'm talking to myself.
You really are. You keep going on Marvel tangents like the rest of us know what's going on.
You want a tangent just to prove a point to me?
I love WandaVision.
I'm gonna ignore you.
No, listen. I enjoyed watching WandaVision. I just don't rank it as high as the other Marvel shows.
Yeah.
But Loki, top tier.
But like, you watched Multiverse of Madness, right, Jazzy?
Yeah.
So you know what I'm talking about with the character thing?
They both went different ways, and I was kind of sad that like it didn't go with the show.
Cause like, okay, do you guys care about spoilers for either of them?
You're the only one who wants me to watch it, so go for it.
So the show, the last episode before the end credit scene, ends with Wanda accepting the fact that everything she knew is gone and she's gonna have to start over, right?
Yeah.
Like, she accepts the fact that Vision is not the same Vision anymore, and we get new White Vision, in that her kids she made them, and she punished the town for her not having the life she wanted. And she fixes everything, right? And then all of a sudden, in the end credit scene, she takes the Darkhold and starts reading it. After she saw how evil it made Agatha. And then the movie is just like, oh, she's evil now and only wants her kids. I want to see the development. That's all. I don't want to just see
she's evil now.
Jump.
Surprise.
Yeah. I don't know. Chat, what'd you guys feel? Was that like a big jump, or did it make sense to you?
I think it was a big jump too.
But while I'm waiting for chat to answer, on that topic, I thought a Multiverse of Madness was really fun to watch. I know I get the complaints about it, but I thought it was a fun watch, and I think people forget.
No, I think it was like a really good, like, it gave me like a filler episode vibe, waiting for something bigger to happen.
It sets up stuff kind of vibe for Doctor Strange, right? Sets up some new stuff for Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
While setting up America Chavez, who is a cool character in the comics. And they kept her powers, which is cool, because they've been changing some Marvel people's powers.
I love her powers. It's so pretty.
For Sam who doesn't know, she punches star-shaped portals to other dimensions. That's her powers.
That's fun. I like that.
But she does use it to fight in a creative way, so...
Yes.
Baby.
Yeah, she baby.
That one's mine
now. She didn't know how...
She also has like a... I forgot what pin... What pin was she wearing? She was wearing a gay pin.
Give me the colors. I know most of them.
She was wearing just the regular pride, the new pride flag with like the triangle of the trans and
yeah,
Afro. I forget the name of it. I don't want to mess it up.
Afro.
But it has brown and black on it too.
Is it the new one with the intersex circle in it and everything?
Not that one. It's like my earrings I have. I showed you earlier.
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
Owie!
Yeah. What chat said. Like, she accepted everything and then was like, I'm gonna get my kids that I made up and dragged from another universe, possibly, because it's not really explained how she did it.
I'm gonna get my other Mies kids.
Also in the comics. Wait, never mind. I forgot. My memory wonky.
I'm gonna get onto something from the comics in a second, because they're horrid.
For
Sorry, I'm going off on a tangent now, and I want your opinions on stuff.
No, yeah, I figured when we started this was going to be another episode where Sam sits in the corner and everyone goes off about more.
No, it's okay. You'll have opinions on some of the new stuff.
I'm not even going off about it. I'm like,
Since I'm talking about the movie
tape off your test. Sorry.
In Multiverse of Madness, my favorite part of it was one, America Chavez, because I thought she was hilarious in it. And two,
she's adorable.
So many people miss the message of Doctor Strange's character development in it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it was the fact that he didn't know how to let go. He went to the wedding in the beginning because he didn't actually let go of Christine, because he still loved her the whole time.
And still has the watch.
Still has the watch.
And then the watch is like the whole symbol of the whole movie.
Then he goes through the whole thing not knowing how to let go of Christine and what he wants and all that. And then at the end, he sees what part of him, what one of his alternate, or one of the versions of him looks like after they took a hold of the Darkhold and destroyed their whole universe, right?
Yes.
And people were mad that he picks up the Darkhold after, but they missed the point that he didn't keep it. That's the difference. The whole point was he was able to let it go.
He used it for good.
He used it to fix everything, accepted that sometimes you have to, risk yourself to fix things, and then let it go. He set it down and walked away.
He also memorize it.
He memorized a couple spells from it, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is why the end credit scene happens, because he touched it. It always takes a toll. I thought that was a really good he had a really good character development.
Yes. I loved him in this movie.
Weird with you.
No.
I feel like we saw more of his personality.
Yeah,
I almost stabbed myself with a screwdriver.
So, also it was the fact that in Infinity War and Endgame, or
he was
specifically
being like a serious doctor, making serious decisions, and just being.
He still had the problem.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Sorry, I'm a bad.
I was like, to me, like most of the movies before Multiverse was like he was like the serious person, the top like big decision maker, and as he gives like the doctor vibes. He was like giving like orders and like doctor vibes, and like in this movie, you can see his emotions, his character development. He has feelings,
He's a human.
He's a human.
A lot of people reference
it right.
the ending of Multiverse of Madness to the one scene in Infinity War where he goes, if it comes between, he's talking to Tony and he tells him if it comes between him, Peter, or the stone, he's going to choose the stone, right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people reference that scene because he was serious. He did mean it in that moment.
Yeah.
And where he wouldn't let America Chavez get taken and die, even if it meant that Wanda would be at peace and stop destroying things. So, it's good. I think the movie was very good. I don't see a lot of people's issue with it. I see some, though. The thing I was going to bring up from the comics, because it's funny, okay? So, in one of the versions of the comics, this is a horrid Marvel Comics whole thing. I think it was like DC's New 52. it was just like full of cannibalism and weird shit.
Heck yeah, weird shit.
And in that, Wanda has kids. The problem is Wanda has those kids with Pietro.
Oh, bad.
Yes.
Isn't that her brother?
Yes.
Yeah, that's her brother.
Like biological brother?
It is her twin brother, I believe, in the comics.
Sorry, had to get sick for a second.
Also, like, there's so much cannibalism, dude. There's so... I have to look up what fucking part of the comics it was.
Sometimes you have to cannibalize.
Sometimes.
Not in the real world, but story cannibalism. Sometimes it'd be like that.
Sometimes. Talk about cannibalism.
Sometimes you gotta munch on some bones.
Sometimes you gotta, yeah. I keep saying don't take my bones because some of
I'm
these
gonna dig
things
your bones up.
You can't have my bones. I need them.
You can slurp your bones like a nice
My bones already don't
jelly
work.
donut.
You just take them out. It's gonna make my body so
Tammy,
much.
I'll give you my bones for tomorrow.
Your bones
Jelly
aren't any better than
donut.
mine are.
I'ma suck your bones like jelly donuts.
Your bones are not any better than mine are.
Jelly donuts.
My bones are a lot better than yours.
Da, 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 da. Jelly donuts.
I had a jelly
They're
donut.
so good. Bro, jelly donuts are fucking bopping.
Hey, baby.
And also, I fucking...
I had Wegmans subs today.
You harlot.
And Wegmans cake.
And what?
Cake.
Cake.
Nice.
Cake.
I can't find the exact comic, so if I'm wrong on that and someone corrects me later on, I'll admit it. But I know they ended up together, and Wanda did end up having her twins in that same universe. I'm pretty sure it was with Pietro, but now I can't find anything to back that up, so if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I can find everything to back up that they got together.
Wanda in the comics is very weird.
Wanda and Pietro in the comics are very weird. But I can't figure out what like section of the Marvel comics it was. I just know it's been compared a lot to New 52, which is pretty recent of DC. But yeah, listen, Marvel comics got weird, man.
Yeah.
The knob fell on my foot.
Nice job.
That's what you get.
Right on the bone that I had surgery on.
That's what you get.
But you know what? I think we wrapped it up on a funny enough topic for tonight, right?
And me hurting myself.
Don't you just love milks?
Also,
MILFs are great.
bro, we love MILFs. Alright.
I hate it here. Alright, this is it. I'm done with podcast.
Alright, thank you for coming out and watching.
Podcast.
Check out the YouTube, check out the TikTok, join our Discord. It's all linked in here. Come back, check us out on Wednesday. We're doing a game stream. But if you join the Discord, you can suggest games for us to play. All the links are going to go up in chat here. They're going to be in the description on YouTube, and they're also linked to that channel if you're watching this on YouTube.
Join.
Thanks, Jesse.
Join.
Can we get a Hypnotoad, please?
Join.
No.
Join.
Alright, Hypnotoad. It's for Futurama.
Hypnotoad. Hypnotoad. Wow.
But thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. We love you, most of us. We're not your fucking parents. You gotta love yourself a little bit.
Stay 6 feet away from people, please.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.